skies. I'll be there. Hey, you know what this made me think of? When you up at late at night and that commercial come on. Whatever you do, whatever you do.
Sounds of the 90s.
And us, we was here and now. I remember the whole lineup. That was crazy because that was my favorite commercial. Infomercial. I ain't gonna count. I used to wonder, but my grandma was a Christian lady. You wasn't finna get none of that shit.
Mm-hmm. Not at all.
I wanted them albums. I hated Kid Bop though. I ain't gonna cap.
Not Kids Bop.
I hated them. I hated to hear their commercial come on. Like you just gonna ruin a good song, huh? Cause kids want to sing.
Right.
Fuck them kids.
When I'm sorry, Mick Jackson.
Yeah, boy, when they did that.
When they did that song.
Mine was that when they redid Britney. Oops, I did. What you did again?
Child, the most to say the very least.
Oh man, I loved it. That was the High School Musical before High School Musical.
I couldn't do High School Musical. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I hated it too. Got the litter?
No flitter,
brother.
No flitter.
You got the litter? That was she.
No flitter.
No flocking. In my collard green.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought I did.
Welcome one and all. Make sure you guys are tapping in. Make sure you guys have your chargers with you. Don't let your phones die. Thank you very much.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? Get your coffee. Get your charger. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? That was my shit. Back when I was a jit. Then you learned that he talking about ugly bitches. That was great. For you Jakes.
We got the intro. Yeah, it is another episode of Ready to Be Accountable. I am one half of your host, Ratchet.
I am your second half, C-Note, the short guy without short supply.
Always joined by the world's greatest producer,
Ratchet.
Hi, guys.
Yep, lies, vibes, sex, and text from everybody.
Whoa! I'm gonna start off. Y'all can't even tell me. I'm gonna start it off.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Life is going good. Chilling. Talked to my best friend this morning. Catching up, doing some little gabbing or whatever. Had a really, really good time at Tommy's podcast yesterday. So we were on Tommy's podcast yesterday. That was a lot of fun. Vibes are high because I'm just determined to be in a good place. I'm getting back on track. I know a lot of you guys haven't heard me talking about being on my little journey or whatever, but don't fret, my pet. We are still in quarter 2, and I am still marking off things in my little bingo board. I do plan on doing some more things to mark it off. I'm hopefully to get to a bingo on my board probably in the next week or so if I have all my shit aligned. Vibe, sex, good, great, fantastic, multiple times. Text, always dry. Always motherfucking dry, man.
It's all right. It is okay.
Sometimes that's a good thing.
Yeah. How about you, brother?
Man, I can't lie, man. Everything good. Sex is great. Text is good. Real good. I am the vibe. I'm a vibe. I'm him, as I told him out there in Black Effect.
What?
Himothy. The himzale of the thimzales, But, man, everything good, bro. I ain't complaining, man. I'm lovely. What about yourself, brother, man?
Everything good, man. Live good, vibes great. Sex is even better. Text is good. So, shit, I can't complain if I wanted to. If I did, who would care? You know what I mean? Get right into the first part of the show we call Bullshit of the Week.
Yo. Rocky. I just think they all need to die.
Why the fuck you lying?
You on some bullshit.
Man, who else bullshit this week, bye?
Oh, shit. Oh, Uncle Shay.
I
Uncle
knew he
Shay
was gonna
Shay.
probably be. He gonna be on there a couple times. I can see it.
Man, they coming down on you, boy, man. They coming down on your uncle, man. They out. He got two extremes of the spectrum, man. You go either young and appealing to you, or you got this goddamn old raggedy bitch coming out talking about
Why?
you done raped her 10 years ago with the Bill Cosby shit, man.
Oh my God.
Well, shit, we finna look at this old raggedy bitch talking about whatever she talking about. Let's see what the fuck going.
Have mercy. You ain't got to call her raggedy.
What
He had asked me to break up with my husband at the time. We were just dating, so I was dating Shannon and my husband at the same time. Shannon asked me to break up with my husband, and I don't recall for sure, but I think I did. And so, it's like, wait a minute, you want me to be with just you, but you want to move somebody into your house and not even tell me? So that's what it stemmed from. He's not a faithful person, so I wasn't going to be faithful to a non-faithful person. It just doesn't work that way. Not for me anyway.
Can you tell us just broadly, I know it's probably painful to relive this situation, but can you tell us generally what happened that day?
It was fighting, and usually we fought on the phone and not in person. So it was the biggest argument that we ever got in. And he was controlling, he was domineering, he was manhandling me beforehand, and he wanted to have sex, and I told him no. I told him no, because you gave it to somebody else. I didn't only tell him no, I told him why. And he wouldn't take no for an answer. So he overpowered me, put me to my knees, put his penis in my mouth. And after he got enough of that, he put me on the bed. And, this was all a struggle.
I'm going to ask something that might be a little sensitive or might sound insensitive, I should say. But I'm going to go ahead and ask it because it's a question that I'm sure people are wondering. Why didn't you file a police report when he raped you?
Because I was scared for my life. He said he would use it. Everybody he knows, and he knows lots of police officers. So I didn't know that if I went down there, that would be one of the people that he knows. He had asked me to break up with my husband at the time. We were just dating, so I was dating Shannon and my husband at the same time. Shannon asked me to break up with my husband, and I don't recall for sure, but I think I did. And so, it's like, wait a minute, you want me to be with just you, but you want to move somebody into your house and not even tell me? So that's what it stemmed from. He's not a faithful person, so I wasn't going to be faithful to a non-faithful person. It just doesn't work that way. Not for me anyway.
Can you tell us just broadly, I know it's probably painful to relive this situation, but can you tell us generally what happened that day?
It was fighting, and
It's a repeat.
usually
This is the end of it? All right. Well,
Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Somebody get the Lala away.
Bruh, this shit, it's the audacity for me. It's the audacity for me. Like, how the fuck you look like that and just...
see,
All
that's
right, you know what?
not fair.
You
That is
know
not
what?
fair.
Yeah.
All right,
Clearly, Shannon has. Never mind.
Okay.
he ain't got no taste.
Yeah.
We can say it.
That is your opinion. Okay. Apparently
That's his taste.
Okay. He found her attractive
And she
enough
got
to
a
be with her.
husband. That's
well,
why I'm
no.
like, what the
Wait
fuck?
a minute. You guys aren't listening to what she was saying. She was saying that at the time he was not her husband. He's her husband now, but at that time he was not her husband. She was dating both of them at the same time. He is now her husband, but it wasn't. So when they were just dating, she was dating him and dating Shannon. It didn't seem like they had anything exclusive, but he was like, "Hey, I want you to break up with this other dude." And then she was just like, "Well, I guess she did admit that she did break up with him, but then she got mad because she was like, "Well, why do you want me to be exclusive, but you're not being exclusive to me?" And you want to move somebody into your house, but you want to be in a relationship with me. But what we can't do and what we will not do is bash this woman on how she looks just because you don't find her attractive. This is her story. She's allowed to come out and tell her story. Don't do that to her. But anyway.
I feel like she lying, but whatever.
Why do you feel like she's like? See, and this is right here is why women don't come forward. This right here is why women don't come forward, or why it takes them so long, or why it takes for someone else to get the ball rolling, because you feel like she's lying. You feel like they're all, well, not you personally. I'm not saying you. I mean, you did just say that, but a lot of women do not come forward because of that stigma. Like, oh, she's lying. Don't nobody want her. He is not about to be fucking on her like that because of like you just said, like how she looks. You know what I'm saying? Now again, she aged. Okay. She is a Caucasian woman. She probably did not look like this 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Like cottage cheese.
In any case, it doesn't matter what they look like. It really doesn't.
No, it don't. I just can't help to get it off though. But
I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tell y'all that. I just don't want that going out there. I don't want our platform to be out there and be like, oh, she could not be a sexual assault victim because of how I perceive her to look. Or Shannon wouldn't want somebody that looks like her.
Well, I'm not gonna say what the fuck Shannon wants. Shannon has disappointed me over the last 2-3 weeks anyway, so I'm done with expectation from niggas. But shit, only though, why wait till you first of all, you had a nigga at the time, you could have told him, who eventually became your husband. So over these span of the last 20 years that y'all been together and Shannon has not been in your life, you didn't think any time between there to want to speak your truth. No time between there, but you wait until, oh, he in the spotlight now. Oh, guess what? Guess what happened to me 20 years ago when I was sucking his dick?
Or forced to.
That's another thing.
Why
you ain't finna get no damn good head if you forced to.
Beep.
Teeth gonna be in the way. You gonna be mad, have an attitude. Bitch.
So she gets bullshit of the week because she came forward?
No, I say this goes on Shannon.
Oh, the Shannon gets bullshit of the week.
I ain't say nothing about her.
I'm sorry. That's why I'm getting clarification.
She's just a disappointment factor inside of why he gets bullshit of the week. That's all. This bitch here, boy. Shoo. And I hope it don't turn out like the Bill Cosby, even though it's looking like that. It's looking like the Diddy case, looking like the R. Kelly case. It's just looking like after one say something, then 16 who want to get paid or recognition just gonna come out and make up something.
You got to take one brave soul to do it for the rest to follow a suit.
And that's a problem because you should have followed your man. You have a man. None of your story says that you were not in the protection of a man after this whole debacle went down. And it's just strange that you want to let it be known now that he's in this whole pickle with this young bitch. That's all I'm saying.
Well, maybe she feels like she'll be believed now.
Because
that's the problem. That's the problem. If it happened, it happened. Go ahead and get your truth out there. Don't wait until he in a vulnerable position to where if anybody come out, it's gonna seem believable. I don't need you to convince me if it really happened. Go do something about it. Who the fuck gives a fuck if I believe you or not?
Bro, we know that ain't how the world works.
But
you gotta have one brave soul.
Yeah, because it don't matter if I believe you. If you have proof, if you have a story, a testimony, it shouldn't be when this person is in a position where it seems like he's gonna get jumped in. Anything can be believed. Hell, his goddamn stylist can come out and say he raped them. Everybody gonna believe that now because goddamn he's in this whole thing. It's gonna be more believable now, and that's why I find fucked up because it's like, if it's the truth, why you gotta convince me? Why you gotta have it in a situation where the odds are in your favor? Ain't no odds if something happened. Nigga, it happened, and this what happened. This bitch ain't waiting until the odds was in her favor. Now, she might have got down, did it at an opportune time. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't waiting no 5-10 years. Shit, she was just with the nigga last year. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't like
You feel like
this
they
whole.
I feel they should came out right when it was happening.
Yeah, and I can understand being scared and all that.
And
But
ridicule.
again, you got your man. If you was to tell your man about this anytime, who's your husband now, anytime in the last 20 years, I'm pretty sure if he's okay with you coming out now, he would have had your back coming out there.
I see what you're saying.
So that's all I'm saying. It's just like the
'cause
weird
she did have
timing.
another man, so it's like that could have been out there.
Yeah, like some women just be by themselves, you know what I'm saying, scared, really ain't got nobody to confide.
Yeah,
You
'cause
got a whole husband.
that you was your man, well, you were dating previous before.
At the same time.
Yeah, so
You could be like, nigga, come out and tell him how different my pussy felt when you fucked me.
Oh
When
my
Shannon
god.
was fucking
Oh
me.
my god.
Hot dog down the hallway. Huh?
I think he would, if you would have told him, he would have tried to do something about it. He wouldn't have been caring about it if he know all the police and shit.
That's what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying right here, bro.
Yeah, that'd be the
Shit
hole
just
in her
look
story.
crazy.
Right
It just look crazy like, oh yeah, now you would come out and say something, right? That got it. Again, and I ain't trying to sit up here and defend Shannon because y'all already know how I feel. He fucked up and he was guilty in my eyes, not of the crime, but for getting himself in this position when he chose to take a 19-year-old serious. Or try to play on a 19-year-old's emotion. I ain't even gonna say it was, you know what I'm saying? It was serious, but it's just like, oh, goddamn, I'm leading you on, pillow talking you, making you false promises, shit like that. It's just, I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit.
he got a Shannon, bro, you gotta let that control shit go. But that ain't gonna be something you can let go right off hand. Because it's not getting you in no good place, brother.
This shit crazy as hell. I just feel like this bitch it's almost like the Diddy case. Remember in the Diddy case, you still had that bitch to come out, got caught on wiretap telling another dude, hey, just lie for me.
Right.
And we can get this because he's in a position where everything will seem like it might be true.
Yeah, and right now, if you coming out like this while it's the opportune time, a lot of y'all gonna get thrown out, and then it's gonna make y'all look worse.
It's gonna make the whole case look worse,
and make the ones that really had it happen, if it really did happen,
right?
We looking at you funny again,
right? That's what I'm saying. Y'all feel like this is like women empowerment. No, you gonna fuck up the case if your shit is fragile and it doesn't look the part.
And they can dismantle you in a heartbeat, like you ain't got no fight.
It's just a weird timing. Weird timing like a motherfucker. If it did happen to you, justice needs to be served. Right. So I'm not going to sit up here and I wasn't in the bedroom. I wasn't the cameraman. I wasn't the fly on the wall. So shit. I don't know that it didn't happen all the way. I'm just saying at this time with the story that you brought forward and you having support all this time, bro, it ain't looking good, nigga. This shit is not looking good. Not good enough to convince me. That's just my whole take. I feel you on that one, brother. That's just my whole take on it, for real. Well, we moving right along into today's topics, brother.
The topics are the tops.
All right. I don't like this nigga.
Oh, my goodness.
You need to love the whole woman.
Please.
Hypocrites unite, nigga. Like, bro, this nigga
what's his name? Jackson? Derek Jackson 2.0?
Yeah, nigga. Ace metaphor, bro. I don't like this shit. I know, Cam, bro, you wanted the clicks or whatever, but I hope you ain't find no relatability in this. I haven't watched the interview. I just seen the clips. I hope you don't find any relatability to this nigga.
He did.
Because it's not going to look good on your behalf. This nigga is a hypocrite if I ever seen a hypocrite. If I ever heard of a hypocrite or read the definition of a hypocrite. Straight hypocrite, bro.
I think he's trying to find his way back.
He's just like, he's like a Shannon 0.05.
Goodbye.
A Derek Jackson.
A nigga who got down, couldn't relate, didn't have the people person, wasn't good with women, but he ended up blowing up on TikTok, blowing up on the ground because he can pander.
Yeah.
He knows how to pander.
Go to lean with the better.
This nigga sat up here and pandered and created an audience of bitches who still believe they're fairy. She was a fairy. She was a fairy. Well, a fatty and a body and a man. This is his whole audience right here, bro. His whole audience is the 40-year-old bitch who still need goddamn motivation to do anything. That's who his audience is. We got a clip. Let's watch this shit. I don't know why though.
Sexual men don't like women for real. They don't.
Projection.
They like women sexually, but they don't like women. They're not attracted to what a woman is outside of her sexual organs. So then when we get into why a lot of men womanize, or why it's just they're minimizing a woman based off of who she slept with or who she potentially can sleep for, because it's like you haven't gained the appreciation of the wholeness of a woman yet, and what that wholeness of a woman can bring to your life. A lot of times we'll talk about strength and we'll say men are stronger than women, but that's because we value physical strength. We're not talking about emotional strength, spiritual strength. Yeah. We're not talking about the type of strength that can run a household. And we're not putting that same type of weight. And what I would encourage, and this was the shift that I had to do, is I had to start liking the wholeness of a woman outside of sex. And then when you do that, now you appreciate the things a complete woman can bring to your life. When we talk about the Bible talks about finding a capable wife, right? That capable wife, that person that if you was to stumble, can pick up the ball and start running. And there's a lot of men that have just a wife because they was only concerned about what she can do in the bed. Yeah. And so what I'm just encouraging men to do is just like, and it's for our own benefit, because a lot of us, especially men with some type of means, we end up finding a dependent, not a partner. Yeah, she can fuck us good, but if you was able to stumble, bro, what the fuck is gonna happen with your family? And so I just encourage men to be, I'm not gonna say more, because that's unrealistic to a lot of men, but as attracted to what she brings as a feminine energy to your life outside of just what you're doing in between. Check this out. A lot of heterosexual men don't like
gay.
Please.
Nah, fuck you mean. Fuck you mean, boy. This is, bro, the pot calling the kettle black and looking in the mirror while doing it, nigga. This nigga said a lot of men need to appreciate women outside of the sex. Nigga, what, you just accused of fucking all the bitches on your tour, nigga? Ooh.
So you're not appreciating the women outside of the
Exactly.
sex.
This is what I'm saying, bro. This is exactly what I'm saying.
Wrong messenger.
The fucking panda movement, nigga. This
Panda,
my God, bro.
I got bras in Atlanta doing the Chosen family.
Man, I slapped the fuck out this nigga. This nigga here ain't shit,
bro. I can't get with what he was saying. You know, when the nigga think he really cooking, he get to use the hand emoji. Man. I'm like, bro, you not cooking, bro. Bro, Cam wasn't even paying his ass no attention.
Right, because nigga, I heard you like to get shitted on.
And
nigga.
Pissed on.
I heard you like to get shitted and pissed on. So you tell me what you like about women outside of sex, because the women that work with you don't feel respected, don't feel like you like them, feel like goddamn tools in your whole master plan of a goddamn machine you got going on. Bruh, you a ho-ho. You a ho-ho. That's why you could goddamn relate to women, nigga. You know how I feel to be a bitch.
He said you need to know the wholeness of a woman. I heard hoe. That's what I heard.
Right. Nigga, you want women that's gonna sit there and goddamn eat chili before y'all fuck, just so she can get that shit good.
Good
shit
bowel movement on you.
Shit on my chest. That's really gonna do
you like feces.
That's gonna really shoot it up out the dick here.
Okay, gentlemen. Okay. That's
go get your teeth fixed, nigga.
Wait, okay, gentlemen. Let's take Ace out of what he was saying, because here's the thing. It's not like what he said on Cam's podcast hasn't been on every fucking Instagram, what is it, like a story, reel or whatever, some inspirational, there we go, inspirational post or whatever. Like this whole saying has gone around for fucking years, you know what I'm saying? So it's not even like what he said is anything new or anything, like
jarring.
So right. Thank you very much. So let's just take him out of it, because we all know we don't like him. Okay, like you guys said, he does pander. All right, it's
He get a short
I don't
community
even
of
think
problem.
that he believes what the fuck he's actually saying.
At all.
I don't think that he believes what he's saying. I think that it gets a lot of women to drop their panties for him during his tour, and that's why he says what he says.
Shit.
But let's take him out of it, and let's just talk about what he was saying. Again, it's not his words, it's not his thoughts. It's not like he was the one who came up with this thinking or anything like that. So let's take that out of him. When he first started, he said that he doesn't believe that heterosexual men actually like women. And we're not talking about that they are gay or anything, or that they're attracted to men, or that they want to sleep with men or anything of that nature. They're saying that he is saying that, heterosexual men are sexually attracted to women, but as a being, they don't like women. What do you guys feel about that topic, or that point right there?
I feel like, all right, I'm trying to take him out of it. Because I really do feel like that was projection. But if I was just to take him out of it.
That's the man bash. I mean, women bashers to me.
Right, because I don't know. Again, there are some. Wait a minute. Let me say I don't know, because I am aware of men who really do not like women.
Facts.
Like he said, there is a percentage of men who don't like women. They're not gay, but they don't like them. They really feel like they
only
need
good
to
for
go
sex
back to subservience and just be quiet, look pretty, and activate when I need you activated. Got it.
That's going on today.
I'm not finna say that that's majority of men. Again, that would be irresponsible of me, because I know the projection that they try to give us of black women. And I know that's just a social media algorithmic thing.
It's
and
a
unfortunately, it goes out in a wide spread of audience. So that would be the outlook on it.
To spread more hate.
Bruh, I'm sorry. It's niggas that I know, and it's a lot of them. Niggas that I know, nigga, when they get them a woman, nigga, they want to be around they bitch.
Right.
Like all this hanging around niggas and
That
we
go out the
linked
door.
up all day, man. That's out the door, man. I'm with my baby. Like, fuck all
I,
that.
I was actually going to get to the, there are the ones who, there was that viral post that was going around saying, how long could you go on vacation with your woman? Like if it was you and your woman, y'all was going out, like out of the city or whatever, wherever you were at, and you had to be with her for X amount of time. Like, how long would you be able to be with your woman before y'all was ready to come home? Yeah, it was hot in my algorithm. And a lot of these men was like, man, 2 days, 3 days, man. After 3 days, I need to come home. I need to get, she be getting on my nerves. I need to get from around, and it was just so many of these men. But then I started seeing the stitches of men that were just like, what's wrong with you that you can't be around your woman? Like what? Like he was like, I love being around my wife. Like my wife is my favorite motherfucking person. I would love to go on if I could afford to go on a month vacation with my wife. It's just me and my motherfucking wife. We'd be out of this motherfucking bitch. So like it's funny because you do see the dynamic. There are some of these men who just they don't. It's not that they don't. I don't know. They don't find enjoyment with being with their partner.
I always look at. Oh, go ahead.
It's like they can't hang out with them.
I always look at it as them type of people. Even just on both ends, them type of people got with this person out of convenience and because it just made sense at the time. So they really never got there and got to really know the motherfucker. By the time they did, they was already aggravated by the person. So they didn't like the person they was with.
Microphone, stay in the mic.
Oh yeah. They don't like the person they was with. That's a lot too though. That's a lot. Motherfuckers with a lot of motherfuckers they don't like for real.
I can
but they're
see
with
that.
for convenience,
right?
That I understand.
All right, and even when there's another side of that, because I don't like how if somebody be like, oh, I can't be around my wife for more than 2 hours, that equals hate. That equals reality to a lot of people. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like just because a nigga sit up here and be like, man, I don't want to be around my wife more than 2 hours, that equates to him not loving his wife, not liking his wife or anything. That might be their dynamic. Again, we talk about couples that live in separate houses that make it work. You know what I'm saying? And for us to say that they don't love each other as much as the couple that's being portrayed to be in each other's skin 24 hours a day would be very asinine, because I don't believe that. I believe that just what works for these two people.
I don't know.
You know,
I think that's apples and oranges, because like the ones who we talk about, like maybe even have separate bedrooms, have separate homes or whatever, like they definitely have their own reasons. It's not because they don't want to be around each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's circumstances.
You know, yeah, exactly. Or you know, for whatever reasons, and we definitely understand how that dynamic works. I'm specifically talking about the ones who are really like, no, because I just don't want to hang out with her that much. I just don't want to be around her that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really feel like that's apples and oranges.
All right. Well, speaking specifically to them, again, I feel like it's situational based, because it might be a situation that they have where it's like, hey, I hang around my business partners, my group of friends or whatever, and she does the same thing. She might be in the book club, she might be in the knitting club, whatever, and she got her own thing going on. I got my own thing. That's how we live our lives.
But again, that's not us not wanting to be together. That's us having our own lives.
I understand that, but that's why I'm saying maybe that plays a part in like, nah, I ain't finna be with her more than 2 hours.
But that again,
no, we won't be talking to
oranges.
them. We'll be talking to the ones that really don't like the motherfucker they with.
Now that is a whole different story.
Yeah, that's the story.
That's the story.
Yeah, we talking about.
I understand that. What I'm saying is, again, I'm prefacing how I started it off. I don't like how that comment will automatically equate to what
because it
we're
would add
about.
those situations like that.
Right.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. But outside of that comment being what it was, the ones who don't like their or quote unquote
counterpart,
like hate women and only want them for sex or whatever, these are, I mean, they're easily identified. These motherfuckers are the extremist red pill.
They beat on their bitches.
It ain't got to go that far, but they don't respect her, and they really just don't like women. I mean, it is what it is. Some men don't. But I just hate how Ace pandered again. He's going to talk about the majority of... It ain't the majority of shit, nigga. You're projecting. But again, I'm taking him out of it and just speaking to I feel like what is the realness of this conversation. There are some that don't. There are some that love to be around each other, and then you got the ones in the middle. But I will go out on a limb and say the majority of men that are in good relationships, they like their partner. It's not an overwhelming percentage of men that don't like the bitch they with. I just can't see it. Again, I feel like that's another pander. I feel like that's him trying to gain his order. Ain't nobody ever gonna forget what the fuck you've been accused of, sir. And how the fuck your whole podcast just dismantled in front of everybody in 4K. We're not gonna do that.
I did say that he got on there to try to get himself back in the light.
Okay. I mean, he's still on tour. He still has a podcast. He got a new fucking cast.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like, he still has an audience. There are still women who
are delusional.
Nom, eat that shit up that he's talking.
Yes.
No, they like the women I know. He just made a mistake.
They just like they love to have the confirmation of their skewed view coming from the opposite sex.
You know, that's a word.
How y'all do it?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
That shit. But that's just the reality of it, bro. Like, because first of all, if you're gonna get somebody who really understands life, growing on a journey, the first red flag is, so you're saying women are never wrong. So you saying that there's a perfect species out here and they are cursed to have to deal with the imperfect man. And you are the spokesman for the perfect man, correct? The fuck out of here. No, nigga. It's life, it's problems. Sometimes the man is wrong, sometimes the woman is wrong. And yes, to like add to the truth of what you were saying, there are certain people out here like what you describing. There are men that don't like women, and there are women
That
that
don't
don't
like
like men. We get it. That is a truth there. But
It's a
to say
necessary
that it
evil.
makes up the majority is a pander, fool. Is a pander. Is the reason why niggas don't fuck with you now.
he set the bar up high as hell on that one. Like,
The fuck out of here, man.
what niggas you be around? You be around them type of niggas that don't, because you one of them ones.
The yada niggas.
Yeah, I was finna say, I was trying to remember that dude's name. He's trying to sound like a yada.
Bruh, the yada niggas. The
You need to have
Derrick
50,000.
Jacksons. Man, this shit crazy.
Now you
as
making
hell.
her goddamn seem like a true hoe.
Exactly. Don't even really know what they pushing out there, because whatever the grabber or the attraction is of what they trying to say overshadows the contradictions. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a whole bunch of contradictions within the same statement. But these niggas, again, they're gonna do it because shit, the ones who don't want to have accountability and take accountability and work on themselves and do some discipline, do some real groundwork, do some real unengineering of what was fucked up. Bruh, man, look, this is perfect for them. This is perfect. See, I told y'all what I was saying was right. Y'all the fucked up one. Y'all don't even like us.
You doing this to the solidify they delusion as well. I said it right. Solidify. They delusion as well, just as well as who they pandering to.
I agree.
So it just two goddamn delusional motherfuckers playing like pity pat back to forth.
And that's why I'm saying, like, the audience need to really look at this and ask themselves, is this is he speaking real, or is this another red flag that he's trying to garner what he lost back through this whole little dismantling of the previous game?
I'm about to say what we already have understanding is the ones that getting their life together, understanding and accountable, they already not paying this man no attention. So he just only talking to the ones that need to feel good and motivation. 40-something years old, still out here doing dumb shit. Goddamn, hey, at a certain, you grown and you keep doing some shit you ain't change. You ain't gonna change it unless you want to change it. So these are folks that if you told them they was wrong, it's gonna be an uproar. So
exactly,
like him.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't find no wrong in him. He talked like ain't nothing happened.
Thank you.
He was that what was PT in me.
There was no accountability for the whole shit that took place or whatever.
Listen, he ain't speak on it not once.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Real people understand that real people are flawed, nigga. We flawed. You ain't finna sit up here and give me no inspirational story without telling me what hurdle you had to overcome, what toxic trait you had to unlearn, what bad habits you had to work over. Like, bro, you not finna sit there and tell me all of this shit.
Because it seemed like you haven't worked on anything and you haven't even acknowledged what you done and got going on. That means you still are working within the same goddamn confines and mind frame that you was before.
Exactly.
Like ain't nothing changed. What you did was try to play us. You sound like you're trying to play us again, like you were playing everybody else.
Play your audience.
Yeah.
Cause nigga, I ain't believing from the first get go, nigga. I keep telling y'all, any nigga that make it seem like somebody is perfect and the other one is at fault. Even y'all got some women out here that make it seem like men are the perfect ones and women are flawed. Bruh, that's a skewed view too.
Facts. I'm like, who y'all be around? Like
that's what get me.
Y'all not around real human beings, like motherfuckers that show you even a motherfucker on the path of righteousness gonna fall and go tell you I'm finna fall.
Exactly, fool.
But it's how I get back up and try to correct what I fucked up on. But see, just I would say environments and places.
Yeah,
well, that's the same thing. But
I feel you though. But
I got real pissed.
Again, they are still a percentage of men who don't like women, and that can move us right along to our next topic, to this nigga who shot his wife in the face.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Man, look, bro, we got a little clip. Let's watch that shit real quick.
Okay.
I'm tired of people.
You was poor, and death did us poor. You tried to kill me, and look what happened to you. My God. Because I gotta look at him to make sure he dressed right and all that. To make sure he's appropriate. Make sure he look good going away from here. Yeah. So I don't even know how that's gonna make me feel. The deaf do us part.
Oh, mama.
And see, this is what I'm talking about right here. You got a man who shot his wife, really tried to kill her, and now she survived. He's dead, and she's still performing her duties. That's why I understand there's a difference in the spectrum of selections that you have from a wife. You got women that's gonna leave when they homegirl tell them, man, it look like this nigga might be cheating on you, girl. You need to get yourself back. You need to have a summer for yourself and all of this. They just gonna fuck around and leave Tyrese's wife. And then you have women like this who were literally could have lost her whole life to the man that she said I do with. And because legally they're still together on paper, she still shows up and does her due. But she's letting you know. She's letting you know how she feel about the shit. And which I agree 100% with this right here.
I wouldn't know how to feel. I wouldn't have to, pop me in my face.
Come on, man.
You dead. Now I got to bury your ass.
You done tried to
make
take
you look
me
good.
out of here.
It make you look good?
Right. Knowing that this preacher finna sit up here and tell all the lies in the world
like I ain't sitting
about
there
how good you is, how good of a nigga you is, but I'm gonna be sitting right here front row
with a bandage on my face.
With this whole bandage on my face from the good nigga you is. Bruh, I swear to God.
And all your
bruh.
family members and everybody think you a good. All right.
No.
Hey, can we, with that,
Please
at these
stop.
can we start telling the truth at these funerals?
Please stop, nigga. If these niggas ain't put in the work, the discipline, and the sacrifice to try to change their legacy, don't make that shit up.
Man,
let it be known what it is.
That's
this
a nigga that don't
beat
like
hoes
bitches.
until
That's
he croaked over.
Bitches. That's what happened. He how many more he had them beat before he got
this nigga was rumored of touching kids until he died. This nigga was not a good person or parent.
I don't know why we can't speak realer than when he did.
Nah, yeah, give it to him.
That's what
give
I like
it
to
to
do.
they motherfucking ass. Because speaking highly comes to the people who actually put in the work. To the people who know what it is to actually change bad habits, old ways, toxic ways of living. Bruh, it's hard enough to try to change your diet.
Facts.
Much less your motherfucking, we're creatures of habit. Your habits. You can't even, bro. Let's stop. We got to stop that shit, bro. But I like how she expressed herself. I liked how she showed her scars and let you know that, nigga, I ain't coming up here trying to get no clout or try to, nigga, this, I like the loss of my life.
And now I got to bury the motherfucker that tried to take my life and make him seem like he was a good man.
Make it seem like that.
Like everybody ain't finna be walking in here knowing that goddamn just right before he, cause I guess pretty much he died trying to kill her
or something yeah, because she still got the bandage.
Yeah. So that means the police either came and took him out or she did it. But that's neither here or there. But it's just the fact that, like Charleston said, that's a real good, that's a great woman right there that lives above.
Yeah,
you got to be some accountability and some self-righteousness to do that.
And that's why I like these ideological figures that, you know what I'm saying, we gravitate to. Jesus, Buddha, all these different type of characters. It's because in their story, they had another discipline to forgive, to rise above, and all of this. And nigga, by us being human, and niggas can't even forgive a nigga who goddamn stole $2 from them. Shit.
That seemed like that. Like you just on a different atmosphere.
You gotta be operating.
I always learned that type of discipline. You a strong individual. Like you will kill everything moving.
Exactly.
And that's what you chose not to.
Yep.
We do, and the people that want to retaliate, that'll be the weak ones.
Right.
Because they can't. They subdued to their emotions and everything like that. Because I even commended Wallow for goddamn forgiving the person
his brother's killer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. it take a different type of level of growth that I'm not there yet. I'm on the path.
Yeah,
I
can't say.
Nigga, I can understand that we can't tilt our hats off to the people who put their own emotions to the side, even if the motherfucker tried to kill them.
They be my example of getting my shit together. Like, all right,
Jesus Christ. And I hope this woman goddamn has the strength to actually go through with all of it. Well, it looks like she's going through with all of it, but heal properly and go forward with a happy life. Because, bro, that is crazy.
But, you know, the bigger picture is she finally can, like, not have to deal with this man no more. So,
right.
You know.
Because it looked like, well, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say
I
that.
can't
That's
assume.
a lot of assuming. But, nigga, from what we see, dog, it's just...
You survive, baby.
I'm glad that the good guy finished last. You know what I'm saying? Well, not finished last. Came out on top. The good person finished, you know, on top.
I don't call it last. I call it first.
Yeah.
About what you think about the tortoise and hare race.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't you speeding through here just turned up. I ain't.
That shit just crazy as hell. Because this is part of the percentage of men who don't like their woman, their kind of you cannot like your woman shooting her in the face.
Yeah, you really hate
I'm
that
just
bitch.
Gonna tell you that now.
You really hate that bitch.
You can't like that bitch worth a damn. But
and you needed to die. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, of course, because I don't think there's nothing that a woman can do outside trying to take my life that I would do that to. I don't care if she's swinging on me, she got there playing with me, whatever, trying to make my name look bad. It ain't enough.
She got to almost try to kill me for me to want to take her off this planet.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And I highly doubt that's what happened. But again, this is the truth that Ace can goddamn lean on, magnify, and make it look like it's more of these type of men than it actually is. Like, no, nigga, we ain't doing all that, nigga. Especially not black men. You keep, bro, this is what I keep saying, bro. No, this nigga ain't getting no pussy in school, nigga.
He like pussy. He like pussy.
Yeah, he a pussy chaser.
Most of the motherfuckers like that be gay, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, dog.
We real deal.
Ain't no real nigga. It's men across all type of spectrum, like cultural background, ethnicities. Nigga, we can look at this shit just from a non-cultural thing, just as men, and be like, bro, that's some bullshit. This white man gonna look at you and be like, nigga, that's some bullshit.
He gonna say, nigga, that's some bullshit.
That's some bullshit. What? Like, no, bro, it's never that one-sided. It's never that one-sided. But it's extremes to this shit, which we can all recognize and acknowledge. And, bro, you just gotta call it for what it is. But, nigga, your ass ain't have what you're longing for, what you're lusting after, so you putting everything on top of the shit. Oh, look at all these niggas who really don't like the bitch they with. Majority of these niggas don't. All you need is
20 to get posted, and you think that's majority. Like there ain't a billion men in the world.
All right.
2 points. Yeah, bro, like it like 3.5 billion people.
But because you can put an Instagram collage together of the 16 that you know. Look at all these motherfuckers here. Look at this. I keep saying, bro, y'all keep telling on y'all so because nigga, law of attraction is real.
That means you need to be doing some work that you ain't been doing, which you don't want to do because you don't want to have to face what you've been doing.
Well, they in a work hard, ain't it?
Boy, let me tell you.
They in a work hard, ain't it?
Boy, it make you want to commit suicide on yourself sometimes.
Changing the real root of the problem ain't easy. That shit come with sleepless nights and loss of appetite and all other shit.
Hey, what really hurt you is when you think one thing was the problem until you really looked at it and realized you was the problem the whole time.
Bro.
That's like a motherfucker that keep getting the same type of motherfucker and be like, bro, everybody I get, no, it's you. It's you.
Right.
It's you. You got a pattern.
These be the bitches who sit up and watch true crime all the goddamn time.
Child.
That's gonna lead us right into our next topic about this goddamn about the study that has came out saying that there's a red flag in the obsession behind the true crime fix.
What?
All right. Yes.
Did you hit the what?
Yeah, bro. We already kind of feel like that anyway.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
They
the
get
study is
enjoyment. They
good
get
confirmation, but nigga, if you could sit up and just watch how people
Binge it?
died, right,
Right.
right.
Oh my God, you're wicked.
So psychologist Dr. Thelma Bryant sat down with Mel Roberts on her podcast, the Mel Robbins podcast, and they chatted about, true crimes. So Dr. Bryant said that if your idea of relaxing before you go to sleep is to watch 3 episodes of Law and Order, then I would encourage you to think about why trauma is relaxing to me. Some of us grew up in high stress situations, so people mistake peace for boring. To come home to yourself, to have you have to lean into discomfort because it's going to feel unfamiliar. Professor at the John Jay College of Criminal Justice, Dr. Elizabeth Jellick explains, To Crime reads why trauma survivors may find true crime tales interesting. Anecdotally, some people are drawn to the study of psychology to understand themselves and heal themselves, the clinical psychologist says. We have many people in psychology programs who have a history of active mental illness. So if you can't sleep without binging a few episodes of Law and Order, maybe it's time you did some soul searching. Because it might be the fact that you cannot relax without being in a state of fight or flight.
I like that. I like that how it was explained, and there's a part in there that I really focused on, and it was about how you could mistake
Peace for
being born, bro, and that is a problem within, especially our culture, especially now.
There's always got to be some chaos going on.
This is why a lot of this shit, as far as like the marriage rate, all of this is a thing, especially now because niggas, we come from like chaotic. Well, I'm not gonna say we, but a lot of us are placed in these high chaotic environments. So when, like me, a person like me who wants better and wants to experience more than the 6 blocks that we know, shit like that, and you get out and you start to do this, you will find yourself in like falling short in a couple areas because all you know coming up is the chaotic environment. Now I get to go to work, come home, and nothing else. Nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like
you started like, am I living right?
Like damn, like what? I just take a shower and what?
Chill out.
But that doesn't seem it's like something missing. I can't.
I think with us being raised the way we're just always moving and working, like you just can't sit still. A moment of peace seems like that's the end.
Yeah, no, I actually struggle with that. It's something that when I was in therapy, that's something that I really focused on because I was at a point in my life once upon a time that I literally went to therapy because I was like, I just want to be able to function. Like I can't function unless I'm in survival mode. Like when everything is okay with me, and I it's so funny because I get myself to where like I'm good. Like I'll be in the best position that I've ever been in my life, and as soon as I get there, I freak out because I'm not used to that. I'm not used to not having some sort of, I guess, controlled chaos, if you will. I'm not used to, something not going wrong. I'm not used to that. And that's what I tend to find myself looking for. I tend to start finding something to look for, something like something's about to happen, something's going to happen, or and inevitably I might create the chaos for myself. And for instance, I know that I have to pay my phone bill. They keep reminding me, pay your phone bill, pay your phone bill, pay your phone bill. It's not even like I don't have the money in my account. All I got to do is click a motherfucking button. It's sitting right there. But it takes for them to turn off my goddamn phone, and I have to pay $60 goddamn dollars. Yep. And then what I do, I push the button. 10 minutes later, my phone was back on because I had the money in the account. But it took all that, you know what I'm saying? But it's hard not being in survival mode because I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. Like I had grew up in a state of fight or flight or a state of survival mode. So when I got to a place where like I wasn't surviving, it was like, okay, now just live. I didn't know what to do, and that
Right.
freaked me out.
And nobody ever taught us that because our people didn't
didn't
get to do
know,
it. Yeah.
Right.
And so that freaked me out. And so that's really like I definitely understand that, and it's sad. I really want us to be able to get to a place where
We could just live.
you could just
And enjoy.
be.
I also say that peace thing will kill too because it's quiet, it's cool. Now your mind get to going.
And
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, your mind
and
get
that's
going.
what they were saying. You have to be able to be okay with being with yourself.
Yes, and that's another
and
thing.
then letting that shit process, because some shit will come up. All right, now process that shit. The
Yep.
reason that you have to keep, active and keep shit going is because you don't want to process the shit that comes up when you are just by yourself.
That's
You don't want to deal with what you have to deal with.
That aligns with what I was just saying about, bro. You know that there are deep down, whatever you have to change is hard, and this is what peace brings you. This is what stillness brings you. Now your brain gets to work, and now you starting to goddamn think, damn, I didn't goddamn start the gym membership like I thought I was supposed to start. I ain't going pay them people like I was supposed to go pay them. I didn't do this. I
ain't hit
do
that goal at the time I wanted to hit it at. Now it's a little
all of this
lonely
starts
out
to play on your psyche, and if you don't know how to calm your thoughts down or even take action on the things that you know you need to do, you will start chaos
Yeah.
for no reason. It's a funny little themed meme going around, and it comes up every so often, but it's like when the man when the man hear his wife talking to her friend, and her friend is going through it at her house. When she get off the phone, I gotta remind her, look, that's over there. We good over here. Don't bring that shit here. We good. We peaceful. Well, I understand your friend going through something, but that is not your fight, and it shouldn't be your energy. So let's just keep over here good. We good. But that plays into what we saying now too. Cause it just has to be chaotic. It's almost like when it be like, damn, it's been going good. What like Ratchet Hippie said, what's finna go wrong?
Right. I know people
What's finna go wrong?
like you said, like they'll talk to their homie and then knowing they ain't got no issues in their life, but they need something. So
Yep.
when they hear the story, they're like, all right, well, I'm finna create it in here.
They internalize
I'm
it.
finna
Yep.
create it here so I can have something going on. Because it seems exciting. Like, and it's not. It's dangerous.
I don't think it seems exciting. It seems familiar.
Yeah.
I don't,
Let me
I
stop.
don't
Sorry.
know
Trust
what
boy,
it.
trust the word.
First of all, I don't know what it looks like to see a peaceful relationship. Is this what it looks like? Just being able to be just sitting in the same fucking room with the motherfucker, but not paying attention to him, and it's not an awkward silence. You just being. Like, a lot of people don't know what that looks like. And so when they achieve that, they're like, nah, this nigga's preoccupied with somebody else. That's why he's not, like, bugging me or whatever. Or, oh, this bitch talking to? Why, you know what I'm saying? Like, why she ain't been bugging me? Why she hasn't been stressing me out like she usually does? Like, why, who this bitch got in her DMs, da-da-da? Or what bitch liking this nigga's post, da-da-da? You know what I'm saying? You create that because it's like, oh no, you couldn't just find me enough. Like, no, what is it?
What gotta be
There's something else.
It gotta be something.
Yeah, because
And then you go looking for it.
Yep, and then you create that shit. You really create that shit, and it's fucked up because, again, by us overcoming what we had to overcome, especially over here in America, it is in our DNA. A lot of chaotic trauma is in our DNA. So we look at shit, bro. We see it all the time, nigga. Like, no, I just had to cheat. It was just getting too boring.
Yes. Yeah.
It was just getting too boring.
Yes.
Or if y'all get into a routine, like and then the motherfucker feel like y'all just ain't excited.
Like, routine is looked at as boring.
Yeah.
Routine is looked at as boring.
And lame, and bruh, no. Routine is what keeps Walmart at the top of the food chain right now. Consistency on when they gonna open. Consistency on what type of service to expect. That's why these brands that separate with what they're consistent in, their routine. Target has a routine. Sephora has a routine. These that's how companies and thriving companies are built. successful entities are built off of the routine, the consistency. But we'll look at that and be like, oh, hell no, man. I ain't finna goddamn just get in a relationship, be sitting in a house with a motherfucker.
Bro, I seen
what?
Like, yeah, and then they'll go off and be like, you know what, just because it wasn't exciting anymore.
Right.
And I have to go off it. Or, oh, I got with this person because they made me feel alive again. They made me feel exciting again. And, you know, but it's like
so you
what?
wasn't alive?
Bruh.
I
don't understand why you can't be alive with the person you're with. Okay, let's do something different then.
I seen a clip where Shawty was like feeling some type of way because she was like, ain't nothing going on with her and her man. She done went through the phone, ain't nothing, no holes in there. Went through his DMs. He talked to his homeboys, but that was like 5 weeks ago. She told me something. Who you playing with?
Right.
Like,
no, you got to burn the phone.
Yeah.
I seen like some post or whatever, and it was a video actually, and the man was just like, who can say this who can say this about their woman or whatever, and the video is that his girlfriend was his his Face ID.
Yeah.
Like her face unlocked his phone, and they were like, oh, how many niggas could say that? All the bitches in the comments were like, that nigga got to burn a phone. Oh, he got a text now. Oh, he got he has a secondary phone. Yep. Oh, he has another number. Oh, like that is not his only phone. Oh, that is not the flex you did. And I'm looking at all these comments and I'm like, damn.
And you know what be crazy? It's like, no,
crazy.
it's really dudes like it's people like that.
Yes, it's people like that.
People like
and
that.
And the people who are okay with that understand that what seems boring to y'all is still progress and work for me. Mm-hmm. Nigga, one thing I always say is, nigga, even when there's nothing like externally going on, nigga. What did I say yesterday on Tommy's podcast? If you make a list about what you have to improve on for yourself,
you will
not have time for nobody else. So, nigga, what looks boring to y'all is still occupying my time because, nigga, yes, I'm in the house. Yes, I'm with my woman. But, nigga, I'm working on grounding. I'm working on trying to get a better vocabulary. I'm working on trying to be able to handle problems at an easier emotion feel. Like, y'all don't know what that is because, nigga, you always got to be at a club. You always got to be drunk. You got to see who fighting, who fucking who. Is your daddy really your uncle? Shit, just stupid, dumb, crazy shit.
Working on how to communicate better with my partner.
That's what I'm saying. That takes time.
Understanding what the hell this motherfucker's saying.
Learning some shit. That takes unlearning bad habits and really trying to execute this shit. This is done in-house at night or whenever we are in-house and not worried about anything outside which y'all translators being born.
Right.
Oh, it ain't nothing in his phone. It ain't nothing in his phone.
Something going on.
I've been working on me. I'm happy with you. I'm trying to improve on me. Like, I'm trying to improve on us.
And you better
if I really do that, I don't have time for another bitch. Like,
or any other tomfoolery. I don't have it. I don't have it to want to do something, be out with my partners out. No, exactly. We got shit to do. Exactly. I got goals to get to. We got shit to work on, and you worry about other shit. Shit that ain't got nothing to do with us and your upbringing.
Boy, look, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's all within this. What we can make the world believe, nigga. Let's make the world believe that our relationship is lit and we always on vacation and we on there. Man, stop it, bro. That shit fake, and it's almost as fake as this goddamn next episode, this next topic.
Oh my god,
this next topic.
What the fuck done happened?
Oh my god. Let's play the clip or yes.
Okay.
ये धान और आपकी तरह ऊपर नीचे जो आपने चलाया था ऐसे पकड़ के भी दिखा दिया यहीं पे रोकूंगा हवा में यहीं स्टॉप एकदम रुक जाइए झूल जाइए
so you don't see them the strings that fishing line
that big out there reflecting off that light like a
हिलने लगा है
in midair, bruh.
You just telling the nigga to roll it back up.
Okay, now do it on the top.
Oh, he's but he not even over the rock.
Right.
Up under it, he did.
Oh, he hit it. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
He hit it. Let me grab it.
Oh my god,
bruh.
Hey man,
this is y'all lives right here. An example right here. Y'all want to make people think that y'all a fairy. I'm a fairy.
Illusions are
What the fuck? What is that?
Bruh,
What is
that-
that?
not a good sleight of
You
hand.
ain't goddamn seen the TikTok shit.
No.
She was a fairy. Ha,
Oh,
ha, she
damn.
was a fairy. Ha, ha, she was a fairy with a fatty and a body and a. That shit hard, but that shit funny as hell. Though.
I gotta go.
It's almost like that. Dun, 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 dun.
I love that one. I do love that one. I like what's that boy's name? Yes.
Mikey
Yes.
or Michael is Michael.
Yeah, y'all put me on that one right there. But yes, bro, this is y'all lives in an example right here. Just make people think you got special powers and you greater than thou. And
You really
nigga,
the holy one.
Man, y'all really got two wide back bitches on each side with strings holding y'all motherfucking ass up. That's what I'm saying, bro.
You're not even a good illusionist.
Y'all ain't even good liars. And this is why a lot of y'all, bro, I see what they saying the more I grow, bro. You won't even get this reaction out of a lot of us because, nigga, we're not going to be around that fuck shit. Lie to your goddamn self and whoever else goddamn feel like.
Hey, you know that's the
telling
thing
the
about a
truth.
person getting their shit together. They can see the lie coming before it get that good. All right, it's time to go, y'all.
Yeah, it's time for me to separate myself.
Yeah,
from
it's
this.
time to go, y'all.
I don't need this within my life at all.
I don't need no more bullshit in my
I'm
life.
telling
You hear me?
But that's part of the deprogramming of chaos too.
Yeah.
But once you remove yourself, then you can't project what you used to off on people that you meet.
Right.
You can't then goddamn meet somebody who working on themselves like, is you lying too? I know
Right.
this motherfucker was over here lying, trying to tell me he
But
know
yeah,
how to
you
make
gotta have that
rocks
good
float.
discernment. You gotta have a really good discernment when you get your life together and seeing people who bullshitting and who trying.
But see, the thing is that discernment that you speak of is actually you don't trust yourself that well. It's not that you don't trust that person. Nigga, you don't trust yourself to make the right decisions because you thought that you were making the right decisions when you had fucked up people around you.
Right.
So now
You questioning
projecting it
yourself, really.
like you're bigger or like, oh no, I have all these. Nigga, you just don't trust yourself to pick the right people to be in your energy. And that comes with self-worth.
Right. And also, if you understand it all the way, you ain't gonna never not find nobody on bullshit.
Everybody is
It's on
human.
bullshit. Even you still on bullshit getting your shit together.
Right.
Perfection is not real.
That's
Excellence
why you
is.
can't, that's why you can't believe that the next person is
yeah.
being truthful with you or working as hard as they say.
I
they
just
working.
always learned that once you get to take the person for who they is at the moment, and just when they show you another person, believe that too.
Man, it's just it's a crazy world that we have to navigate through. You know what I'm saying? And again, when you begin to trust, because I trust myself right now. I trust myself that niggas that's on bullshit will not goddamn be interested in hanging around me.
Right. Yeah,
Niggas
they'll
that's
remove
on some
themselves.
hot shit don't find me attractive to be around or anything like that. So it's like, bruh, I trust myself and the people that I run into and the people I have around me. That nigga, I can be vulnerable, I can be honest, I can be transparent, and I can be like move forward in the progression of my journey without being judged.
Nah, that's something I see daily. Like, once you are trying to get your shit together, the motherfuckers that be on bullshit will remove themselves faster. You ain't got to do nothing.
They'll remove themselves or they'll get you off of your
They'll try to get you off
zone.
your square.
They'll knock you off of that motherfucker because they're going to make it seem like you doing something wrong.
Right. Because you're not
think
being a
you
part
better
of them.
than us. Oh, you reading books now, nigga. Holy shit.
Oh, we gotta get that nigga out the hood.
Oh, shit. Watch out. Here come Farrakhan, y'all. Man, come on, bro.
Especially if you don't want to go out no more, boy. Oh my God, you gotta understand the fights a nigga
Man,
gotta go
what?
through. Oh, you don't want to? No, I don't.
Nigga, you was the
You
ride.
don't drink? You don't drink us? No, I don't. Like,
I'm telling you, bro. It's surprising.
your judgment is cloudy when you're clouded.
So I'm trying to tell you. But again, a lot of people are used to. A lot of people in chaos are used to seeing solutions being dealt with inebriation.
Yeah, they can't do it sober.
Hell no. Oh, I seen my daddy goddamn shoot heroin, go to work 16 hours, come home.
Because he needed something to deal with life. He needed something. He wasn't doing it for fun.
Man,
And that the one that do it for fun is the weekend users.
Man, look.
I'm off work. I could party. I go back to work Monday, so Sunday I calm it down.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, but again, that's a discipline thing, a routine thing. Like, bro, it all ties into it. But again, when you, like I say, bro, you just gotta survive. Right. Survive long enough for your brain to start getting it. Start implementing some of this shit.
And wanting better, you gotta also do. So you can't just want and not do nothing.
Yeah, it take more than one time, 2 times, 3 times. But what don't have more than 3 is Kurt Frost earrings, bro.
Why I thought it was 10. I thought it was 10.
Fucking nigga, bro. And I don't even like talking about Kurt because this nigga on bullshit too. But
when is he not?
But I've also accepted that Rashida loves it. She loves the bullshit. Let's see what this nigga talking about though.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Kirk and his 3 earrings.
We mad.
We a real bitch.
Tell Kirk and his 3 earrings I said hello.
What you say?
No
Tell
fighting
Kirk and
in
his 3
here.
earrings what?
You
You gonna throw a candle at me, bitch? You wanna throw a candle? You wanna throw fire? Kirk and his 3 earrings?
Get out of my face.
Really?
No, that's right. Back your motherfucking ass up, bitch.
I remember watching this episode, boy. This was prime love and hip hop.
K Michelle was that type of bitch. She didn't give a damn.
This was prime love and hip hop right there, boy.
Why you didn't get bucked when she threw the candle?
Cause she scared, really.
K ain't. K don't give a damn.
Hell no.
She's shaking the table.
You know, I might be approved, bitch. I might be whatever the I am, but guess what?
Guess what?
Bitch, your life is all about you.
We don't want to hear
Somebody else motherfucker, bitch.
just like we don't want to hear your music, Georgia Peach.
Oh no, you didn't just say that.
Like shout it loud.
I shouted loud.
Motherfucking Kurt Frost, nigga. Now y'all want to talk about some shit that's been on bullshit for a while.
Bruh.
This nigga here is the epitome.
Why did
walking
they just
bullshit.
go to court? I won't say just because I obviously know this was months and months and months ago, but they went to court. And her and Kurt went to court to get full custody of Cameron, his son.
Kirk's outside
son,
baby.
Kirk's outside baby.
Other outside baby.
Yes, with Jasmine. And he didn't like the fact that Cameron didn't have Kirk's last name. And Rashida was really like championing for the baby to have Kirk's last name because she was like, well, you know, all his siblings have, you know, his last name and he's an active father and all this stuff. And I'm just like,
we can say what we want,
what?
nigga. Rashida gonna goddamn live by her vows, goddamn.
Yeah.
As dumb as it may seem, and some of the times that this is again
she the one
another version of a woman who really takes her vows serious. Cause ain't no motherfucking way. There are times I done told Rashida, bitch, leave.
You need
the hell
to leave.
are you doing?
Don't
This looks crazy. I have
for
been
better or for worse.
But nigga, like
we can't say what they for better or worse.
This is what I'm saying. Like, bruh, we done seen some of the worst of the worst.
You just having kids, they ain't bad.
I'm sorry, what? Don't do that. Don't put that narrative out there.
No, I'm saying
because it was bad.
I'm just saying,
we
right.
watched her go through it. It broke her
and they're
fucking
public
heart.
scrutiny, and
right.
your
she had to
friends
live through
trying
all
to
that.
help.
And hell, they're still talking about her
and
to this motherfucking day.
And she's still right. So I feel like right now she just leaning all the way into the role. Fuck it. I done been through the work. I done been embarrassed to the max. So shit, nigga, what I'm gonna do? Be miserable my whole life, or I'm gonna lean into if I believe in my vows, I'm behind you. If you want that child to have your last name, baby, we want that child to have your last name. That's one thing I can respect. I'm sorry, it may seem crazy, but I can respect that. I can.
You're gonna stand and ride it to the wheel.
Girl,
you get on that horse, you
better ride it.
You better ride it.
And she galloping on that.
Better
bitch.
take this dick. Huh? Fuck you, man. But Kurt still that's still not
negate
that he
on
bullshit that you on, nigga. You still on bullshit with these 3 earrings, nigga. That shit crazy.
I thought Kurt, I say he ain't never not lose the 3 earrings. Did he?
That nigga just stopped rocking them for a second. Now he back.
Okay.
City Boys back up.
You are not a city boy. You're a husband, sir.
And it's the wrong time to be a city boy, nigga. We got them fans out this summer, nigga. And the boots on the ground.
Where them fans at?
Country niggas up one. You feel me? Yeah. Fuck all that city boy and city girl shit.
I hate it.
It's over with. It's over with. The tables have turned. The dimensions have shifted. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Country niggas up with them fans and the ATVs and them boots on the ground.
I hate it.
You hear me?
Fuck you mean?
Goddamn good pig.
Yeah, man. Good hog mog. I like hog mog.
I like
your feet. Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
Well, we gotta get to this next part of the show that is read by the world's greatest producer that we call the Ratchet and Weep.
No, you fucking lying.
We on the Weep Hour for you cowards. New album coming out.
Okay.
Oh, I hate it here. Am I the asshole for how I told my brother's girlfriend that sperm doesn't help with acne?
Let's hear it.
Damn! Oh, my bad.
All right, throwaway account because I do use Reddit, so fake names to protect for privacy. Me and my brother Hank are medical doctors. My pet peeve is medical misinformation, so when I hear it, I'm quick to call it out. My brother's girlfriend Jane is kind of empathetic, successful woman, but she's not an academic. The three of us plus my wife Kelsey were hanging out the other day, and Jane mentioned something about sperm helping with acne. Without thinking, I immediately told her that was a myth. That was probably that it was probably is still popular because guys use it to trick women. My mind wasn't on Jane's adult acne until after I said that. Jane turned to Hank and asked him about why he told her that sperm helped with acne. Hank said that he was joking when he told her. Jane wanted to leave, but she said she had been drinking, so my wife offered to drive her home. Hank was asking me, why did I tell his girlfriend that in such a way? I told him that he shouldn't have told her that, and it was a stupid joke. I told him that people believe medical and misinformation from influencers on Instagram and TikTok. Imagine how people will accept medical misinformation from a doctor. He said the way I said it made it seem like he was lying to her. Am I the asshole for telling my brother's girlfriend that sperm does not help with acne?
No, you didn't even know he said the joke. You just giving out some good information she need to know because she was incorrect. So no, I don't think you the asshole.
Okay. I had to process it. So she was just speaking on some shit.
Yeah.
Not letting it be known that her actual
boyfriend
is the one who told her this shit.
Husband.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, and when he found out that it was the husband.
So what happened was they were all hanging out. It was brother and sister, right?
Okay.
Let's see. Oh no, I'm sorry. They're two brothers. Two brothers. Okay, so it's two brothers. It's the poster and Hank. These are two brothers and their wives. They were all hanging out.
Okay.
Now the brothers are doctors. They're both dermatologists actually. And so anyway, they're all hanging out or whatever, and the wives are talking. The brother's wife, the poster's brother's wife, just was talking to the wife, was just like blah 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 blah, and sperm helps with acne. And without thinking, the poster goes, "Sperm doesn't help with acne." And so then the wife looks at her husband, which is his brother, and goes, well, why did you tell me that sperm helps with acne? And so the brother goes, oh, I was just joking. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But so the original poster was like, just saying it absentmindedly. Yeah, no, that's a myth. That's not really for real what happened.
Yeah, that's why I say he's not.
The reason that it's so popular is because guys say it to girls to be able to paint their faces.
Right.
Let's just be real.
Nut on
that's
that face.
Right. That's not really the truth. You know what I'm saying? Just
Nut
saying
on that bottom lip.
Whatever. So now the brother is mad. He was just like, why did you say that? Because now you making it seem like I'm an asshole for telling her, that it helps with acne.
Slap it on your jawline.
So that's the gist of the story. Will you stop it?
I done died like 3 times over here.
I'm trying.
He ain't living the fuck out that bit.
It was the last one that I couldn't.
On your jawline. I just
slap that on your jawline, bitch. Nah, you ain't an asshole though, nigga. Yeah, it wasn't no hating shit. You wasn't trying to, hate on your brother and nothing. Like you said, you were just speaking from the knowledge you know. And like, bitch, who told you that is stupid? Oh, your brother. Oh.
My bad, bro.
Bird. My bad, brother. My bad. I ain't know. Nah, you ain't no asshole. Nah, it wasn't no hating shit. It wasn't none of that. But we would be hating if we don't get on to this perspiration of the week.
Is C-Note the short guy without short supply? This is the Pimpspiration of the week. On guard now.
Yeah, man. You know, it's the Pimpspiration of the week for you geeks who will never be unique. This a little something to sizzle on your spirits, man. Listen here, man. When everything seems to go against you, remember, airplanes take off against the wind, not with it.
Listen.
You feel me? You better get on that horse. You better ride it. You understand?
Get on it, dick. You better take
it's a fight. It's going to be a fight, but you can get through.
Yes, sir.
You can get through. You heard the Reverend.
Deep throat.
My God.
You hear Evangelist over there.
Fuck you, mean.
Church. Tabernacle.
I hate it here.
Well, you know, that's been the Pimpspiration of the week for you geeks who will never be unique. And you hoes, it's time to stop being these 304s.
And with that being said, this has been another episode of
Ready to be accountable.
We will see y'all next week, man. Next weeky. Stop believing all this goddamn magic, man.
Y'all
These niggas
delulus.
got strange, man.
Y'all
These niggas got
delulus.
strange. You
Y'all
feel me?
delulus. And you niggas,
Shannon.
and you niggas that don't like bitches, you're gay. You're gay.
Shannon.
You're F-A-G-G.
I'm going to pray for you, brother.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to pray for you, brother.
I'm gonna pray for you. But I'm a sinner, so ain't gonna get no higher than a sinner.
Oh, fuck you, mean.